Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you how I got this look. It is a very super glowy, dewy look, but also an easy way to wear black lipstick if it's not in your comfort zone or if it's not something that you normally do but have maybe been wanting to branch out into black lipstick territory. In my opinion, this is a good way to start. So that's why I'm calling this Weird But Wearable. Obviously, it's not an eyeshadow look, but I figured it was appropriate since it is Black Friday and all, and why not wear black lipstick, right? I also just really like the dewy, glowy looks with a dark or a vampy lip in general. And in my opinion, like I said, this is something that is a little bit more wearable than what you would generally see with black lipstick. The way that I kind of dressed this down a little bit was I wore obviously a denim jacket. I didn't wear a lot of dark colors aside from the black lip. And my hair is obviously really dark. So if you don't have like super black hair, this will look probably even more wearable on you. I just wore like a gray shirt and it's got like a peplum kind of thing at the bottom here. So in my opinion, it just kind of dresses it down a little bit, makes it a little more casual. Black Friday isn't really something that I get into. I have a lot of friends and family that totally get into it, but I just, I'm not really one to go out shopping on Black Friday. But if you are, Godspeed. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, so since I'm going for a super glowy look today, I'm going to start off with a matte foundation. When I do super highlighty, glowy looks, I like to use a matte foundation so that I can kind of put the highlight where I want it, and then it doesn't just kind of get all mixed up with the dewy foundation. And this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I'm going to use the NYX HD Concealer. I've had this concealer before. This is a different shade though. They did not have this shade the last time I purchased it. This is called Alabaster. I used to get Porcelain, which was pretty pink. This one is a little bit more yellow to peach. Giant pimple coming up right here. It's like making my lip look swollen. Anybody else buy sponges like the Beauty Blender set when the VIB sale was going on? There was like a holiday set for $65. Is it just me, or are the Beauty Blenders different in that set? Like, I know that it's pretty common practice for companies to make inferior products when they are putting them on sale for like the holiday season. But I mean, they're like harder than a normal Beauty Blender. Can't totally put my finger on what's different about them, other than the fact that they are like more stiff. I'm gonna set my under eye with the Hourglass Diffused light, and I'm actually gonna use the Beauty Blender to do that. It makes such a huge difference. I'm gonna set my entire face with that. Now for eyes, I'm just going to use this Makeup Revolution palette. I'm basically going to set my concealer with this one, and then I'm going to take this peach shade and run it through my crease because I want this to be a warm look everywhere but the lips. So it's pretty easy. I mean, this whole look's pretty easy. It's all about the lipstick. Time for bronzer. I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's a really, really warm bronzer. This is going to be a really warm look aside from the lips. The reason being because I feel like it makes it a little more wearable when you pair a darker lip, or a vampy lip or a black lip or whatever, with a more warm base everywhere else. So that's why I'm going to bronze the absolute heck out of my face right now. A lot more than I normally would. I'm also going to bronze my forehead up quite a bit. My bronzer up as high as I can. Setting my under eye with that sponge kind of makes it want to repel other products for whatever reason. I'm going to use this one right here. This is like my favorite one in the palette, at least on my skin tone. I'm going to switch to the little Up and Up blush brush because it's just a little bit easier to fit into this palette. And then I'm going to put this kind of high up here. Already got the kind of glowiness going because of the blush, and the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer is more of a satin bronzer than a matte bronzer. Now for highlighting, very important step. Wearing your base really dewy and glowy like this makes black lipstick a lot more wearable for the average person, in my opinion, just because, I don't know, the whole, like when you think of like a gothic kind of black lipstick look, you think of like a really matte, but if you kind of glow it up a little bit It just looks a little bit more wearable, in my opinion. When you're using warm tones on your face, it's gonna look a lot more natural, less ghastly, more wearable when you pair it with black lipstick. So I'm gonna use the Moonstone by Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I'm using this one because it's one of the warmer highlights that I have, but it's not too dark for my skin tone. It's a really good kind of Goldilocks area for a highlight for me in terms of like warmth, but not too dark. It's weird when trucks go by my house. It feels like a freaking earthquake. Oh my god, I can't. It just scares the crap out of me. Come on, white balance. Fix yourself. Come on, white balance. There we go. There we go. I'm not orange. Not being shy with the highlight. Not today. This is definitely a strobing technique, I guess you could say. Like, lots of highlight. Even going a little bit crazy on my nose. Woof. I would normally not wear this much highlight. I generally won't do all this highlight and then bold eyes. If I'm doing no eyes at all, then I will do all this. But I usually kind of pick one or the other. I mean, obviously I love highlight, but I won't usually go this freaking crazy with it all over my face if I'm doing really dramatic eye look. I'm going to use the Lime Crime Velvetine in Black Velvet. I really like this formula for black lipstick. I mean, there are 3 million black lipsticks on the market. I got this one when it was on sale, so I think I ended up getting it for like 10 bucks. I like the Kat Von D Witches one too. I don't have it right now, but I do like it because I like the way it layers. Same with this one. I like the way it layers. When it comes to black lipstick, one of my biggest things is that it has to be able to layer on itself. And these two do that better than any of the other ones I've tried, despite the fact that I may like them. I just like the way these layer better. I haven't, however, tried the Wet n Wild black one, the Liquid Catsuit. They do have a black one, and I really want to try that one. So when I run out of this, that's probably what I'm going to get. Now before I do my mascara, I'm going to go ahead and do a setting spray. I'm going to use the Pixi Glow Mist. I don't like doing it after my mascara, especially this one, because it's not like an alcohol-based one. It does have like argan oil in it, and it'll break down my mascara and make it transfer to my lower lash line. So yeah, let's do this first. If you're someone who doesn't like to watch somebody else put on setting spray, look away now. It smells like my childhood dentist's office. Yeesh. Now I'm going to do my eyelashes. I'm just going to use the Essence one. Alright guys, I hope you like this tutorial. I hope you find it helpful in the weird but wearable territory. If you've ever wanted to kind of go into the black lipstick land, obviously it's hard to get used to, even wearing it like this. For me, I'm completely used to wearing black lipstick at this point, or any kind of bold lipstick, but when I very first started wearing lipstick a few years ago, obviously it took me a while to just feel comfortable in it. But if you've been wanting to kind of branch out into the darker lips, or you know, all the way to black lipstick, this in my opinion is a good place to start. So it's not super crazy, you don't have to pair it with a dramatic eye, just really glowy, dewy skin and a black lip, and you're good to go. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber and you want to be, just click the subscribe button on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, guys.